When does The Last of Us Season 2 premiere? The show was such a word-of-mouth hit that it also experienced a 22% increase in viewership from its first episode to its second, which is the biggest increase for a HBO original drama in history. The Last of Us will definitely be back for Season 2 as the show was renewed by HBO back in January 2023. It's safe to assume that with the show's massive ratings, along with the incredible critical acclaim it received, with many calling it the best video game adaptation of all time, the network's decision was relatively easy. While HBO has not yet announced a more specific release date for The Last of Us, it seems likely that the show will take the time slot of The White Lotus after its April 6th finale. On January 7th, 2025, during Sony's press conference at the Consumer Electronics Show, co-creator, writer, and executive producer Neil Druckmann announced that the 7-episode Season 2 will drop in April 2025. That's not such a long wait. It seems highly likely that The Last of Us will return on Sunday, April 13th, 1 week after The White Lotus finale. That way, two of HBO's biggest 2025 releases will air one after the other with no gap in programming for the coveted Sunday night time slot. If April 13th is indeed the premiere date, the Season 2 finale will likely fall on May 25th. While the wait for The Last of Us Season 2 is getting tougher with time and 2025 seems too far, Craig Mazin, in an interview with Deadline, revealed exciting details. While Season 2 will primarily follow the second game, it will also feature unseen stories. As a fan, I'm thrilled that there might be a third Last of Us game, Mazin shared. This excites fans even more to know what is being planned at HBO. He further teased, as the co-creator of this television show, there's no world where we would want our show to go beyond the source material that people have in the world. Our show on HBO will cover the material from the second game and quite a bit of material relevant to that story, but also wander down interesting new paths, unseen stories within the context of the game's material. Mazin explained how he and Druckmann decided on 7 episodes when adapting Season 2 from the video game's sequel, The Last of Us Part 2. Season 1 of the HBO series is based on the OG video game. The story material that we got from Part 2 of the game is way more than the story material that was in the first game, so part of what we had to do from the start was figure out how to tell that story across seasons, Mazin said. When you do that, you look for natural breakpoints, and as we laid it out this season, the national breakpoint felt like it came after 7 episodes.